How do I correctly fill out IRS Form? If you are wondering how to correctly fill out IRS Form SS-4, you are in the right spot. This form is essential for obtaining an employer identification number, also known as an IN, from the Internal Revenue Service. It is a unique 9-digit number that identifies your business for tax purposes. Let's break down the steps to ensure you complete this form accurately and comply with IRS regulations. First, you need to identify the applicant and the type of entity. On line 1, enter the full legal name of your business, trust, or estate. This name must match what is on your official documents. If your entity operates under a different name, fill in line 2 with that trade name or doing business as name. If there is no trade name, leave it blank. Next, you will provide the name of the responsible party on line 3. This is the person who will manage the entity's tax matters. For trusts, enter the trustee's name, and for estates, enter the executor or administrator. Now let's move on to the mailing and physical address. On lines for A and for B, enter the mailing address for official correspondence. If your entity is located outside the United States, include the city, province, or state, postal code, and full country name. On lines 5A and 5B, provide the physical address where the business operates. Remember, do not use a P.O. box for this section. On lines 7A and 7B, indicate the reason for applying for an IN. Common reasons include starting a new business, hiring employees, or opening a bank account. Now, let's talk about the responsible party's information. On lines 8 through 8 degrees Celsius, you will need to provide the name and taxpayer identification number of the responsible party. This could be the owner, principal officer, or trustee. On line 9A, select the appropriate box that describes your entity type, such as corporation, partnership, or sole proprietorship. Next, describe the principal activity of your business on line 10. This should be a brief description of what your business does. If you need more space, you can provide additional details on line 11. On line 12, enter the date your business started operations or was acquired. This is important for the IRS to know your business timeline. For line 13, indicate the closing month of your accounting year. Most businesses use December, but make sure to enter the month that applies to you. On line 14, estimate the highest number of employees you expect to have in the next 12 months. This helps the IRS understand your business size. Finally, lines 15 through 18 ask for any additional information that may apply, such as prior employer identification numbers or special circumstances. As you fill out this form, accuracy is key. Double-check all information before submitting it to avoid any delays. Keep a copy of the completed form and the confirmation letter from the IRS for your records. If your entity's address changes later, remember to file Form 8820 to notify the IRS. Filling out IRS Form SS-4 correctly is essential for compliance with IRS regulations. By following these steps and providing accurate information, you can streamline the process of obtaining your employer identification number.